across what you can see is called La Grande Motte, and that is actually inland water.
It's an inland lagoon.
And then over there, over the top of the trees, is where the beach is. Obviously through pine forest. So this must be a tiny little spit of land that just goes out into the sea. We're just coming up to a big flamingo right in the centre of the roundabout. We've just seen some in a pond. They weren't very pink.
They were a little bit pink.
They were a little bit pink.
Cross the roundabout.
Van der Sable.
D62.
We're travelling through the Camargue and heading for the campsite, but it's a little bit windy, isn't it?
It's a little bit windy.
Alan's there wrestling the poor Brian to keep him facing the way he needs to go. But we keep seeing all these signs and we don't know whether they're wine producers or what. Maison de Burger. Maybe that's
the route de Vin de Sables.
Sable. So
You say potato, I say tomato.
regional products. And it's open. Wow. But we're not far off our campsite. We're about 15 miles, probably a little bit less now.
Not for me.
Sort of grind them.
A little herb crusher.
Yeah. We're just going past a load of fields here and you can see all the sand just blowing up like mad.
I think they've stacked it up against the vine bases maybe to keep it warm.
It's
Or if they're freshly planted.
don't know, but even the locals are saying that it's horribly windy today.
Horses.
Can you see the white horses of the Camargue there? Very, very wisely sheltering against the wind. Oh, a bit of fly tipping.
First lot.
Yeah, proper lot. But yeah, on we go. We've just been to a wine producer and bought a couple of boxes of wine and some olive oil. So hopefully tonight we'll be having a little bit of that when we tuck into dinner.
Yeah, if we can get there against this wind.
We will. So we were thinking of stopping here, but you can see the sand is just piling up all over the place and it's actually blowing right across the road. So
they've got a digger out behind us trying to sweep it back up onto the beach, but I just think this is going to be a little bit unpleasant. So we're going to go and find somewhere else, maybe a little bit more sheltered, you know, see where we go from there. But this is like Lawrence of Arabia here.
I mean, we are lovers of solitude and the beach, but I think that might be a bit of a bridge too far.
Yeah, I can't even get in the air because it's shut. Saint Marie Sur Mer, and it's a little bit windy. You can see the sea over there. Boats are moving around like crazy. You're so noisy! Yeah, I might have to to just put subtitles on this one. Quick. Right, we've been out today, had a quick wander around the town, but it is very blustery, so we've returned back to the van. And earlier we stopped at a little winery in a cave and got some wine.
And it's called Le Petit Pin.
The Little Pine.
So, we've got a nice bottle of Syrah. And this is just to keep the wind at bay. It'll work on you.
Yeah.
If it does, then we're going back for some more.
We probably should have let it breathe for a little while, but you know, we're heathens when it comes to wine drinking.
Mm-hmm. So it smells a little bit oaky.
Woody and dark fruits. I can get the tannins on the nose. Sweet to start.
Sweet?
Then there's a little bit of tannin bitterness.
Do you think it's sweet? I don't think it's sweet. I think it's quite dry.
Very dry at the end.
So it's either sweet or dry.
Sweet at the start, tannins bring on the dryness.
Anyway, it's very nice.
It is very nice.
That's all we ever say, innit?
That might be all you get today with it. It's pleasantly warm.
It is.
It's 20 degrees, but there is a ferocious wind blowing. It's blowing sea spray off the
And
sea.
sand.
The sand is being blown into the village, and they've got a digger out actually scooping it up off the road. So the one area we were going to stop into was shut because probably risk of flooding and so on.
It was like driving over snow.
Yeah.
But we're in
Camargue.
in Camargue, in Saint Marie Sur Mer.
Saint Marie Sur Mer.
Yeah.
And it's very pleasant.
It was bigger than I thought.
Yeah, a lot of little lanes and alleys to go down. We didn't really give the main route a good look because it was a little bit crowded, so we skirted the outer edge, and maybe we'll be up early tomorrow before everybody's
You know
out
what
and
we're
about.
like. We don't like to be in the crowds.
Don't want to be in any crowds.
But a lot of people wearing masks, which is good to see.
Everybody was wearing masks.
Yeah, even us.
Yeah.
It
Even
was
in
only-
the wind, I thought it was going to blow off in the wind. Anyway.
Speaking of which, cheers.
Cheers. be having to clean that off. It's all across the paths, it's deep, it's just gone on and on and on. It's gonna have to get out with the shuffles, mon ami. And it's blowing all the way in. Yeah, look, it's even blowing across the road there. What did you say?
It's on la plage.
Yeah.
But la plage is...
La plage is everywhere. Well, a couple of weeks in and Brian is looking distinctly filthy. I mean, proper filthy. It's going to need a damn good clean.